Sandra, are you at home right now?
Yeah, I'm home. Why? What's going on?
What about work? I thought you said you'd be picking up more shifts this month.
Wait, what? I've been taking more shifts this month, and I'm working around 45 hours a week now. And as for today, my shift is already over. I'm just at home watching some anime now, trying to relax.
Sandra, I've been holding back for a long time, but honestly, I've reached my limit. I guess now is the best time for this.
Dad, what are you trying to say?
Ever since you failed your high school entrance exams, I've been watching and waiting, hoping you'd turn things around. I thought you'd figure something out, that you'd find a way to do something meaningful with your life. But all I've seen is you spending your days doing part-time jobs and lazing around the house.
That's not true.
And look at your brother Sage. He's been studying hard and now he's attending medical school.
Yeah, I know.
So while your younger brother is pursuing a future as a doctor, you, as his older sister, are nothing but a complete failure.
Don't say it like that. That's so harsh. I'm doing my part. I've been working part-time jobs and making sure I contribute financially to the household.
Shut up! I can't stand enabling your behavior anymore. You're nothing but a useless parasite, a high school dropout. Even your brother feels the same way.
What? That's ridiculous. There's no way Sage would say something like that.
He would and he did. Unlike you, he's someone who works hard. He's dedicated to his goals and achieving them. You, on the other hand, are lazy. Your presence here is nothing but a bad influence. You need to leave this house.
Is that how Mom feels too?
I haven't talked to her about it yet, but I know she must feel the same. She works so hard every day to support Sage. She's been paying his tuition, over $200,000 already. She works tirelessly to make sure he has everything he needs. Our entire family is working hard for Sage's future. And you? What are you doing?
I've been trying to help too. I want to support Sage however I can.
Don't lie! What could someone like you, a high school dropout with no prospects, possibly do to help?
I mean, if it's about the tuition, Mom is the one who's paying for it. You haven't contributed anything, so I don't think you have the right to criticize me.
Don't talk back to me! I've had enough of your excuses! Pack your things and get out of this house!
Wait, you can't just tell me to leave out of nowhere. Where am I supposed to go? Finding a place to live isn't something I can do overnight.
Then start looking now! Get ready to leave! If you're not out within a month, I'll make sure you're kicked out myself!
This is insane. Mom, do you have a moment?
Yes, I'm just finishing work and heading home now. What's wrong?
I just got a message from Dad. He's telling me I have to leave the house.
What? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense.
He told me that because I'm a high school dropout and not doing enough, I'm a bad influence on Sage and I have to move out.
What? What is he even saying?
He said Sage feels the same way.
That's absurd. He has no right to say something like that.
I tried to tell him that, but...
You know, I think something changed in him after Sage got into medical school. It's like he suddenly started acting like he's better than everyone, even though he hasn't done anything himself. It's embarrassing.
But if Sage really feels that way...
Sandra, that doesn't sound like Sage at all. I can't imagine him saying anything like that.
I don't know, Mom. Dad sounded pretty sure.
Why would you even believe that?
It's just... Sage has been acting differently toward me. He used to look up to me as his older sister, but ever since he got into med school, it's like he's been looking down on me. I can feel it.
Sandra, I think you're reading too much into this. Sage wouldn't think that way about you.
Maybe, but if it's true, then maybe I really should leave.
No, you don't have to do that. If anything, we should confront them together.
No, Mom, that's not necessary. There's no need to bring it up.
But
I'll talk to save myself. If it turns out that Dad was right and Sage really does think I'm a burden, then I'll leave.
Sandra, you don't have to go that far.
It's okay, Mom. If leaving means everyone else will be happier, then it's the right thing to do. I just wanted to let you know ahead of time. If I do leave, I'll need your help finding a place.
If that's what you really want, I won't stop you. But I can't say I agree with any of this.
Thank you. Just come home soon, okay? We can talk about it more then.
I will. Let's figure this out together.
Sandra, what is it? I got your message saying you wanted to talk, but honestly, I'm swamped with assignments and training right now. I don't really have time to deal with anything extra.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you or take up too much of your time. I really needed to talk for a moment. It's important.
Fine, but make it quick.
Okay, so Dad told me something earlier that's been bothering me a lot. He said I should leave the house. He claims that my presence is having a bad influence on you, and then he said something that really hurt. He told me you feel the same way. Is that true? Do you think I shouldn't be here anymore, or is Dad just exaggerating, making things up to push me out?
Oh, that.
Yeah? So, is it true? Please just tell me honestly.
Honestly? Yeah, it's true. I've felt for a while now that having you around is, well, it's not exactly ideal. It's frustrating, to put it lightly.
I see. So that's how you feel. I guess I should have realized, but it's still hard to hear.
To be fair, I thought I'd been making it pretty obvious with my attitude, but clearly you didn't pick up on it. In a way, I kind of envy how oblivious you've been to the tension.
But why? Why do you see me as such a burden? I've never tried to interfere with your life or stop you from achieving anything. I stay out of your way as much as I can.
Sandra, it's not about you doing anything actively to bother me. The issue is, well, being a high school dropout, honestly, it makes you a nuisance just by existing in the same space. You're like a constant reminder of failure, a bad smell that lingers and won't go away.
A bad smell? That's what you think of me? Just because I didn't finish high school, you think I'm worthless? That's not fair. People are more than their academic achievements, Sage. Everyone has their own path, their own strengths. Just because I didn't excel in school doesn't mean I have no value.
Maybe that's true for some people, but let's be real. When I look at you, I don't see someone who's doing anything meaningful with their life. Compared to me, a medical student, someone who's actually working hard to make something of himself, you don't hold a candle. I can't respect someone who doesn't even try.
I am trying, Sage. I've been working part-time jobs to contribute to the household. I'm not just sitting around doing nothing. I've been doing my part.
Doing your part? Please! You barely scraped together enough to call it a contribution. And let's not even get started on how much more you could be doing if you had just put in a little effort back in school. Honestly, it's embarrassing to even associate with you.
That's so cruel. I'm your sister, Sage. I've always supported you, always been proud of your accomplishments. Why can't you see that?
Support? Is that what you call it? Standing on the sidelines and doing the bare minimum while Mom and Dad sacrifice everything to put me through medical school? That's not support. That's just you coasting while everyone else works hard.
That's not fair. You know I've always wanted to help more, but...
But what? You couldn't be bothered to try harder when it actually mattered? Look, I don't care about your excuses. The bottom line is that you're a burden. It's time for you to face reality. If leaving the house is what it takes for you to stop dragging us down, then so be it.
I can't believe this. Is this really how you felt all along? Did you ever care about me as your sister, or was I always just a nuisance to you?
I don't see how this is relevant. Whether I care about you or not doesn't change the fact that your presence here is doing more harm than good. The sooner you leave, the better it will be for everyone.
Fine. If that's what you want, then I'll leave. But don't expect me to come running back if things don't go the way you planned. I hope you'll be happy without me here.
Trust me, I will be. Just make sure you don't take too long to pack up. Dad's already given you a deadline, hasn't he? Better stick to it.
I can't believe how cold you become, Sage. What happened to the little brother who used to look up to me? The one who used to value family above everything else. Where did he go?
That version of me grew up, Sandra. Maybe it's time you did the same. You can't keep living in the past, thinking things will work out just because we're family. Life doesn't work like that.
I see. Well, if that's how you feel, then I guess there's nothing left to say. I'll start packing tonight.
Good. The sooner you're gone, the better.
Goodbye, Sage. I hope you find the happiness you're looking for, even if it means stepping on the people who cared about you to get there.
Whatever you say, Sandra. Goodbye.
Father, I'm leaving the house now.
Honestly, I can't believe it. You've been here for a whole month already. Just get out of my house already.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
And just so you know, I never want to see you again. I don't want you to have anything to do with Sage either. Don't go near him.
Oh, is that so? Well, then I guess it's settled. We're officially done with each other.
That's right. Don't ever contact me again, or I swear you won't be allowed near my life anymore.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'm more than happy to comply.
Raina, can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, what's the matter now?
I went to check the mail earlier and there was a letter from Sage's university.
Oh, what did it say?
I opened it and it turns out it was a letter reminding us to pay Sage's tuition fees. I'm a bit confused. What's going on with that?
Well, it's certainly a problem, isn't it? I guess you should pay it, don't you think?
Hold on a second. Paying the tuition is your responsibility, not mine. You know I don't make enough money to cover it, right?
Yes, I know. You're right about that.
But seriously, you should take care of the tuition. If you don't pay by the end of this month, he's going to be kicked out of school.
What do you expect me to do about it?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, I haven't paid for it.
Hold on. Are you serious right now? Don't make jokes about this. Sage's future is at stake here.
I know, I'm not joking. This is serious.
Then how is Sage able to attend college? What about the $200,000 tuition that's already been paid?
That was all paid for by Sandra.
Wait. Stop making these crazy jokes. This isn't the time.
I'm not joking. It's the truth.
There's no way Sandra could afford to pay that much. She's a high school dropout who works part-time at a convenience store.
Wow, you're really being harsh. That's your daughter you're talking about.
Well, it's the truth, isn't it? You can't deny it.
You remember how much Sage loved anime, right?
Yeah, I know all too well. She was obsessed with it. All she ever did was watch anime and ignore her studies. That's why she failed the entrance exams after all.
Well, she loved anime so much that she secretly started cosplaying.
Cosplay?
Yeah, that's right. She started posting cosplay pictures online, and it got so popular that she even started getting invited to events. She was drawing huge crowds at them. Have you heard of Mei-chan? They treat her like a goddess on the internet.
I don't know what you're talking about. What does that even have to do with anything?
Well, her cosplay pictures and the events she did were bringing in a lot of money, and she used all that to pay for her tuition.
What? Are you serious?
I know I'm working hard, but there's no way I can make enough to send Sage to medical school, you know? But when I was struggling with it, Sandra came up with a suggestion.
That's impossible! No way! Even if it were true, why didn't you tell me about it?
Well, she didn't want you to find out that she was cosplaying, and she didn't want Sage to feel guilty or burdened either. That's why she had me pretend that I was paying for everything.
But she worked part-time at a convenience store. She wasn't making that much.
She said she wanted to give back to the workplace that had helped her, so she volunteered to pick up extra shifts.
Wait, so she was really making that much money?
Yes, exactly. I'm telling you, that's what happened.
Then why hasn't the payment been made yet?
Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? She's not family anymore, so why would she pay someone else's tuition fees?
Wait a minute, are you seriously saying that?
Well, since you kicked Sandra out, I guess it's your responsibility to pay the tuition, don't you think?
What do you mean by that? I didn't kick Sandra out just for Sake's sake.
Well, if you kick Sandra out for Sage's sake, then it's your job to take care of the tuition, right?
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Well, I'm telling you, I can't pay it. It's not going to happen. So don't bother asking me.
So you don't care what happens to your own son, huh?
Oh, and just so you know, I'm leaving this house too. The divorce papers are on the living room table.
What? What do you mean by that?
I mean, I've had enough of you two. I can't stand living with you anymore. I'm done.
No, you can't be serious. You can't just do that.
From now on, you two can live together happily. I'm done. Goodbye.
Sandra, it's your father. Where are you right now?
Father? I don't have a father.
Hey, this isn't the time to be talking about that. This is an emergency.
Well, it's because you and I should be estranged. We're not family anymore, remember?
I was wrong, okay?
What? Wait, you're taking back what you said earlier? You're saying that you were wrong about that?
I misunderstood everything. I take it all back.
So, what do you want from me now?
I heard from your mother that you've been paying for Sage's tuition fees. Is that true? You've been helping him without saying anything to anyone?
Oh, you heard about that, did you?
Yes, I did. You've been secretly helping us out with that. I'm really grateful. Thank you. And I'm so sorry for the way I treated you, for how I made fun of you before. I should have never done that.
It's alright, I'm not angry anymore. You don't need to apologize.
I knew you'd understand, but wow, it's amazing how much you're making from cosplay. You've always been a beautiful person, so I guess it makes sense that you're doing well.
I wouldn't say it's because of my looks. Honestly, I think I've just been lucky. And I'm here now because so many people have supported me along the way. I've had help from so many people who believed in me.
I see. So now you're living on your own, right?
Yeah, that's right. I've been living on my own for a while now.
So, how about it? Why don't you come back home? We misunderstood you. We were wrong.
Oh, really? You're saying that now?
Yeah, that's right. And Sage will be happy to have you back too. We'll all be a family again if you come back.
That sounds nice, but no thanks. I don't want to go back.
What? Why not?
Before I had to work secretly to make sure you didn't find out. But since I started living alone, I've been able to fully focus on my work. It's been great. I've got all my costumes at home. And I started streaming on YouTube too. Because of that, I've been able to gain more recognition, and now I'm getting more job opportunities. The environment I'm in now is the best for my work. I'm in a place where I can do what I love and focus on my career. So no, I won't go back to your house.
I get it. You're doing something you love and you're succeeding at it. I'm proud of you for that, and I want to support you. I really do. Whatever you want to do, I'll back you up as much as I can.
Even if you say that, it's not enough for me.
And you know, don't you think families should live together, should be there for each other?
Yeah, I think that's how it should be. Families should stick together.
So you agree with me, right?
But didn't you call me a parasite and throw me out? You treated me like that, and now you want me to come back? Just like that?
No, listen, I misunderstood everything back then. I thought you were just a high school dropout, living as a part-timer, not doing anything serious. That's why I said that. But I was wrong. I now realize how wrong I was.
So you really thought I was just a useless high school dropout? That I wasn't worth anything?
Yes, I really thought that, and I'm so sorry for that now.
Well, I'm still a high school dropout, and I guess you could say that the cosplay work I do is still a hobby. So, your original idea of me wasn't entirely wrong. But things are different now. I've grown and changed. And I'm not going to let anyone make me feel less than what I am anymore.
You know, I can't believe you're saying that. You've really impressed me. You're doing well, and I respect that, but...
Wait, are you saying that you only respect me now because I'm making money? Is that it?
No, it's not just about the money. You've worked hard, and that's what I respect.
So now you want me to pay for Sage's education, don't you? Is that why you're acting so nice to me now?
Well, yeah, I'm asking you to help him. You're his sister, and you've got the means to help. Please, don't ruin his future because of this. He's got so much potential. Don't let it all go to waste.
You're right, I want to help, but I'm not responsible for Sage's life anymore. He's your son, not mine. You want me to fix everything for him, but I'm not going to do that. I don't care what happens to him anymore, because honestly, he's not my problem. He's not my responsibility anymore. I've got enough of my own to worry about. You really think I can just say sorry and make everything okay again? Do you really think you can make up for all that by just saying sorry and fixing things with one gesture?
Huh?
Do you have any idea how much it hurt me when you told me we were estranged? It wasn't just a little thing. You said it like it was nothing, but it cuts deep. Don't just try to laugh it off or brush it aside like it doesn't matter. It matters a lot to me.
I know! I really am sorry, and I promise I'll do everything I can to make up for it. I will, really!
No, I don't want to hear your empty promises. Stay away from me and Mom. That's the only way you can start making things right. Don't come near us ever again.
You're not in contact with your mother, are you?
Actually, yes, I've been talking to her. She's living with me now, by the way.
So you're living with her now? And you want me to sign divorce papers?
Yes, exactly. If you feel any guilt or regret for what you did to me, the best thing you can do is sign the divorce papers and send them over. That's the only thing I really want from you. And don't ever contact us again after that. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore.
But what about Sage? Don't you care about him at all?
I'm done. I'm not getting involved in your family issues anymore. If you care about Sage, it's your responsibility to take care of him. But I'm out of this. Don't try to pull me back in.
Sandra, please, you have to pay for the tuition!
Sage, stop contacting me. Didn't you hear from Dad?
Yeah, I did, and I tried everything to pay the tuition, even using scholarships and whatever I could, but no matter what I do, it's never enough. So please, if you could just cover this much, I'd really appreciate it.
Tell that to Dad.
He hasn't been coming home lately. He's completely abandoned me.
That man, I can't believe him.
Please, just this once, if I become a doctor, I'll definitely pay you back, I swear!
No, I can't do that. I don't want to.
Sandra, why not?
The thing is, I'm against you becoming a doctor.
Huh?
I don't want someone with an elitist mindset, someone who thinks middle school dropouts like me have no worth becoming a doctor. I wouldn't want to trust my life to someone like that.
But I admit I went too far when I said that.
The fact that you even think like that means you don't deserve to be a doctor.
But I'll change my way of thinking, I swear! I promise you that!
Also, I can't forgive you for how you treated Mom.
That's not true!
So when you decided to get a divorce, did you contact Mom at all?
I couldn't even think about it. I was so caught up in everything else.
Fine. I love Mom, and I won't forgive anyone who insults her no matter what.
Why are you so intense about that?
You know, when I failed the high school entrance exam, I felt completely crushed. I thought I was a hopeless person. I was really hard on myself. But Mom, she loved me for who I was. Even when I felt like I was worthless, she always told me that there was something special about me, something only I could do. She told me to find that thing and enjoy life, that I should find my own path and that she would always support me. It was because of her love and encouragement that I was able to shift my mindset and eventually discover cosplay as a way to express myself. To me, Mom is the greatest benefactor in my life, the person who helped me see the value in myself. And now you're acting like she doesn't matter, like she can be discarded. How could you say those things about her? How could you treat her like that?
I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong, I admit that, but please, come back to our house with Mom. I'm struggling here doing all the housework by myself. It's tough, I'm overwhelmed and exhausted, and it's not easy to manage everything on my own. I need help.
I don't care what happens to you. You've become this elite now, right? You should be able to do everything on your own. You don't need anyone. Not me, not Mom. You'll just figure everything out by yourself. Just stop involving us in your life. Just stop reaching out to me. We're done.
Sandra, wait, please!
I'm not your sister anymore. I'm not a part of your life. Not a part of your family. My only family is Mom. You're not welcome to come back into our lives. You've already hurt us too much. Don't try to twist things and expect me to just forget everything you've done. I won't.
Sandra, please, I just wanted help! Sandra!
Mom, did you hear from Sage earlier?
Ah, yes. About the tuition fees.
Yeah, I told him clearly that I can't help.
I'm sorry. I should have raised them better and made sure they turned out more responsible.
Mom, it's not your fault. You've always been there for me and Sage, paying attention to both of us, trying your best. It's not your fault that Sage grew up the way he did without learning anything.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I'm just happy you've grown up to be such a fine person. You're my pride and joy.
And you're the best mom to me. I'm really grateful for everything you've done. After that, Sage found himself in a challenging situation. He was unable to pay for his tuition fees, which led him to make the difficult decision to drop out of university. This was a pivotal moment for him, as he had always envisioned himself graduating and eventually working in a field he was passionate about. Dropping out was not an easy choice, and it meant abandoning the dreams he had worked hard toward. He had spent countless years studying to get into university, and now it seemed like it was all for nothing. It was heartbreaking for him to realize that his journey in higher education had come to an unexpected and premature end. Despite the setback, Sage was determined to not give up. He decided to pursue his medical career by applying to another medical school. He thought that if he could somehow manage to save enough money, he might be able to transfer to a different institution where he could complete his studies. He believed that by working part-time jobs, he would be able to accumulate enough funds to pay for his tuition. After all, he thought if he worked hard enough, surely he could overcome the financial obstacles standing in his way. He was motivated and filled with a sense of purpose, believing that this was his best option moving forward. However, the reality of the situation proved to be far more difficult than Sage had anticipated. Earning enough money to cover the cost of a medical education was not as simple as it seemed. Even though Sage worked multiple part-time jobs, it quickly became apparent that he would not be able to save up the tens of thousands of dollars he needed anytime soon. The financial burden was too great, and no matter how many hours he worked, he could not seem to make the progress he had hoped for. The idea of paying for medical school became an insurmountable obstacle, and with each passing day, Sage's dream of becoming a doctor seemed farther and farther away. As the weeks turned into months, Sage's enthusiasm for pursuing his dream began to wane. It became clear that the path he had set for himself was not as viable as he had hoped. The initial determination he had felt slowly faded into frustration and disappointment. It was an overwhelming feeling of helplessness that took over him. He had worked so hard and had given so much of himself to his education, only to find that his aspirations were slipping through his fingers. The dream of becoming a doctor, which had once been his driving force, was now a distant memory. Eventually, Sage came to a painful realization. Despite his best efforts, he would not be able to pursue a medical degree. His dream was no longer attainable, and there was no clear path forward. He had worked tirelessly, sacrificing his time and energy in the hope of achieving his goal, but now it seemed that all of that effort had been in vain. It was a crushing blow to his spirit, and it left him feeling directionless. With his sense of purpose evaporated, and he found himself unsure of what to do next. Without a plan, he began to float through life, unsure of how to move forward. Over time, Sage's lifestyle became one of stagnation. He was no longer striving for a specific goal or chasing after a dream. Instead, he found himself taking on random part-time jobs just to get by, without any real sense of fulfillment or purpose. His days blended together in a monotonous routine, each one feeling the same as the last. He was merely going through the motions of life without any excitement or ambition. This was not the life he had envisioned for himself. He had once been full of hope and promise, but now he felt trapped in a cycle that he couldn't break free from. Meanwhile, Sage's father was also going through a difficult time in his life. Without consulting anyone, Sage's father made the decision to move out and start living alone. He thought that by living independently, he could regain some sense of freedom and control over his life. It seemed like a reasonable choice at the time. He wanted to experience life on his own terms, free from the pressures of family obligations. For a while, it appeared as though he was enjoying his newfound independence. He spent his days doing what he wanted, when he wanted, without any regard for anyone else. It seemed as though he was relishing in the freedom that came with living alone. However, life has a way of throwing curveballs, and things quickly took a turn for the worse for Sage's father. He lost his job unexpectedly, and suddenly a stable and carefree life began to crumble. Without a steady income, he was unable to maintain the lifestyle he had been enjoying. The bills piled up, and his financial security was rapidly slipping away. It was a hard lesson for him to learn, but it was one that forced him to reevaluate his situation. He realized that living on his own, while initially liberating, was not as sustainable as he had thought. Sage's father soon found himself in a position where he, too, had to work multiple part-time jobs just to survive. He had gone from enjoying the freedom of living independently to struggling to make ends meet. It was a stark contrast to the life he had envisioned for himself, and he found himself humbled by the harsh realities of his situation. It was a difficult time for him, and one that forced him to confront the fragility of his own financial stability. In many ways, Sage and his father's lives began to mirror each other. Both were struggling to get by, taking on menial jobs just to survive. Both were dealing with the fallout of lost dreams and shattered expectations. While Sage had given up on his medical career, his father has lost his job and his sense of independence. It seemed as though their lives were caught in an endless cycle of hardship and disappointment. In contrast, I have been fortunate to live a different kind of life. While I am not without my own challenges, I have been able to create a sense of stability and fulfillment in my life. I live with my mother, and together we make the best of our situation. We find joy in the simple things, like spending time together, supporting one another, and celebrating the small victories in our lives. Our bond has grown stronger over the years, and we find comfort in knowing that we have each other, no matter what challenges we face. My work in cosplay has also been a source of fulfillment. When I first began pursuing cosplay, I didn't know if it would be a sustainable career path. But over time, it has turned into something I am truly passionate about. I have had the opportunity to attend conventions and meet people who share my love for the art form. The joy I feel from connecting with other cosplayers and fans is indescribable. It is a community that has supported me and helped me grow as an artist. As my career has progressed, I've been invited to attend a global anime festival in Japan next year. This is a huge honor, and I'm incredibly excited about the opportunity. It's a recognition of the hard work I've put into my craft, and it feels like a dream come true. The chance to showcase my work on an international stage is something I've always aspired to, and now it's finally happening. I am preparing for the event by practicing my skills and planning my costumes, ensuring that I'm ready for the big occasion. In preparation for the festival, I've also decided to take the plunge and learn Japanese. This has been a goal of mine for a long time, and I believe that mastering the language will open up many more opportunities for me in the future. It will not only help me navigate the festival, but also allow me to connect with people in the anime community on a deeper level. I've been dedicating myself to studying Japanese, using every free moment to practice speaking, reading, and writing. It's a challenging language, but I'm determined to improve. Alongside my work in cosplay, I've been looking into expanding my career internationally. There are so many opportunities out there, and I want to make sure that I am ready to take advantage of them. Whether it's through collaborations with other artists or attending conventions in different countries, I'm eager to see where my career can go. There is a world of possibilities, and I'm excited to explore what lies ahead. While Sage and his father are struggling, I remain focused on my own journey. Life has not always been easy, and I know that there will be challenges ahead, but I am confident in my ability to overcome them. The lessons I've learned along the way have made me stronger, and I am determined to continue working toward my goals. Sage and his father's experiences remind me of the importance of resilience. Life can be unpredictable, and things don't always go as planned, but it's how we respond to those setbacks that defines us. If we continue to push forward, to learn from our mistakes, and to keep working toward our goals, we can create the future we want. As I look ahead to the future, I feel optimistic. I know that there will be more obstacles to overcome, but I am ready to face them. The path I've taken has not always been easy, but it has been worth it. The journey is far from over, and I'm excited to see where it takes me. While the challenges faced by Sage and his father have left them in a difficult situation, their journey has also been a poignant reminder of how fragile stability can be. The loss of a job or a dream can cause life to spiral in unexpected directions, and both for Sage and his father, the reality of their circumstances forced them to rethink what truly matters. At times, it may feel like life is nothing but a series of disappointments, but it is in those moments that people often find their true strength. For Sage, the collapse of his aspirations could have marked the end of his story, but instead it was the beginning of his transformation. He had the choice to let his failures define him, or he could rise above them and search for a new purpose. Although the road to recovery is never easy, it is possible. The resilience required to keep moving forward in the face of adversity is something that Sage will undoubtedly carry with him for the rest of his life. It's not always about achieving success in the first try. It's about learning from setbacks and growing stronger with each experience. This is something Sage will come to realize in time, as he continues to face the reality of his life and strives to build a better future. While it might not be the path he originally envisioned, it is a path that holds the potential for growth, discovery, and new opportunities. Sage's father, too, has learned valuable lessons from his own struggles. His decision to live independently and enjoy the freedom that came with it seemed like the right choice at the time, but when his job was taken away, the illusion of independence faded, leaving him in a vulnerable position. The experience taught him that self-reliance is important, but it is equally important to remain grounded and aware of life's uncertainties. For Sage's father, the lessons learned during this period of hardship will shape the way he approaches the future, and perhaps guide him toward a more stable and fulfilling life. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.